Welcome to Manga Experts. Today we are counting our top 10 picks for the fantasy manga. If you like our video, please leave a like and comment with your suggestions below. Without any further ado, let's get started. The Irregular of the Royal Academy of Magic. Magic is a sacred mystery usable only by those chosen. One day, a child from the slums named Ars finds he has the power to use magic. A sorcerer by the name of Geno's Wizard learns of his talent and raises him, turning him into the greatest of assassins. One day, Geno's gives him an order to enroll at the Magic Academy. The art is awesome. If you like Irregular at Magic High School, then you are also gonna love this one. Plus C. Sword and Cornet. There was once a hero who vanquished the darkness of the land and liberated the people. He then built a kingdom and had his descendants rule as kings. Although they had ruled the land for so many years, in reality, political power was being wielded solely by the aristocrats of each region. One day, this seemingly peaceful kingdom was disturbed by the mysterious death of the principal heir to the throne. The sequence of events that this assassination set into motion would soon come to involve all of those with the right to become the next king. This manga is good, but it involves a lot of politics, so only read it if you into that stuff. Sono Mono. Nachi Nai. Wazu was an ordinary townsman who shut himself off in the mountain because of an unfortunate course of events. After 2 years, he decided to come down from the mountain to meet with people. But there were various misunderstandings about the mountain which he shut himself off in. And then he repeatedly had encounters with powerful people. Only read this if you like harem-type manga. Senmitsumadu no Saikyu Kenja, Musai no Kenja, Madu wo Kiwam Saikyu Ieteru. There are 4 types of crests in this world. Each person can unlock one of them. Our main character has the weakest one, but he studies the crest on his own and finds out that his crest can become the strongest one with further studying of crests. Then after becoming overpowered, he goes off killing all dragons on the continent, and after killing them, he goes to seclusion for 200 years to further perfect his crest. If you want an overpowered main character from the start, then this is the manga for you. Moto sh Gun no Undead Knight. Lambert, one of the great generals from Regio's kingdom, was suspected of planning a rebellion against his lord at the end of the Unification War, and he died an unnatural death. 200 years later, when the era had changed and Regio's kingdom had entered its peaceful era, he accidentally revived as a demon called Undead Knight, Lambert, whose entire body was wrapped in a flashy demon metal organ. He set out on a journey to punish the wrongdoers while enjoying the peaceful side of Regio's kingdom. But this peaceful era was basically an easy mode for Lambert, the greatest general of the chaotic era. This is actually quite a good dark fantasy manga. Ori of the Dragon Chain, Heart in the Mind. The Solmanati Academy is a prestigious school that harbors the dreams and hopes of ambitious students. Our story revolves around a young man named Nozomu Bountis who entered the school for his lover's dream. As time went on, his powers deadlocked and could no longer advance, and his grades fell. Eventually, his lover was stolen by his best friend. Heartbroken and lost on what to do next, he focused even harder on his training. Eventually, he meets an old woman who triggers the catalyst to his growth. The future is uncertain, but gradually, his world changes. This is actually a pretty good manga, but the only problem is that its new chapters come out very rarely. Verndio, Surreal Sword Saga. Cleo is a mercenary looking to live a self-sufficient life, but the job that would have been his last was much more than he bargained for. While attempting to escape, he runs across a strange demi-human named Amber, who for unknown reasons has made it her mission to protect him. This is a real hidden gem. MC is very upright and has a good personality. The side characters also have some kick to them. The overall world building is also done right. Dungeon Meshi. After getting his sister devoured by a dragon and losing all their supplies in a failed dungeon raid, Lyos and his party are determined to save his sister before she gets digested. Completely broke and having to resort to eating monsters as food, they meet a dwarf who will introduce them to the world of dungeon meshi, delicious cuisines made from ingredients such as the flesh of giant bats, walking mushroom, or even screaming mandrakes. This is super wholesome manga. It is a very laid-back dungeon adventuring type manga with a lot of cooking involved. Tandemo skilled the isekai Haoru Meshi, Sui no Dabaukan Mukuta Tsuyashi was nothing special in modern Japan, so when he was summoned to a world of swordplay and sorcery, he thought he was ready for the adventure of a lifetime. Too bad the kingdom that summoned him only got him by mistake. Not only was he not one of the 3 summoned heroes, but his stats were laughable compared to theirs. But this story is a spin-off of Tandemo, where it focuses on the slime companion of the main character. This is actually very good. It's a wholesome manga. If you are going through depression, I recommend giving this one a try. Greatest Clan Noel is a young man who admires his grandfather, who is hailed as a hero and aspires to be the strongest seeker. But when he is appraised, he is given the job talker. A support job that can't be used in battle, it works well in a handful of conditions, but will mean that Noel will never become strong. Refusing to be defeated by this cruel twist of fate, he resolves to become the leader of the strongest clan ever. On one hand, the merciless methods he employs for the sake of his ambition are acknowledged by all as evil, but on the other hand, his distinct talent attracts many powerful people who begin to gather under him. All characters in this manga have some unique features to them, and fight scenes are also well executed. Do you agree with our picks? Check out our other videos for more suggestions. And don't forget to give us a like before going. Until then, take care and we will see you in our next videos.